This may come as a surprise to you, but we don't all agree about everything. I know, who knew? Sometimes we disagree about really important things. Have you ever been asked a question like, how do you know there's a God? Did God really create the world in 7 days? Were there dinosaurs on the ark? Do you really believe all that stuff in the Bible? Is Jesus really the Son of God? How could you forgive that person for what they did? Doesn't it bother you to be in church with all those hypocrites? Why do bad things happen to good people? Do you think that Jesus really rose from the dead? What happens to us when we die? The practice of defending the faith is called apologetics. It's tempting to get defensive, judgmental, self-righteous, or outright angry. But it doesn't have to be that way. We can disagree without being disagreeable. 1 Peter 3:15 says, "Always be ready to make your defense to anyone who demands from you an account of the hope that's in you, yet do it with gentleness and reverence." Believe it or not, it is possible to be genuinely interested and respectful even if we disagree. What would that look like? If someone says, "Yeah, I don't believe in God," it might mean asking, was there ever a time that you did believe in God? What happened? If someone says, "I believe in science," you might say something like, "Me too." But how do you answer questions like, why was I put on this planet? Or how do I find peace? Or what does it mean to love? If someone says, "I really have a problem with all that stuff in the Bible," you might say, "I'd love to sit down and talk with you about it sometime. Where would you like to start?" If someone says, "I think Jesus was just a wise teacher," you might say, "What do you like about his teaching?" If someone asks, "Doesn't it bother you to be in church with all those hypocrites?" you might say something like, "Actually, it makes me feel more at home to be around people who aren't perfect. Would you like to meet them?" If someone asks, "Do you really think that Jesus rose from the dead?" you might say, "I know that's hard to understand. What helps you to have hope?" If someone asks, "Why does God allow good people to suffer?" you might say, "Yeah, I really struggle with that. Can you imagine what God was feeling when Jesus was dying on the cross?" If someone says, "I'm not sure there's a heaven," you might ask, "What do you think happens when we die? Does that scare you?" This is our Thursday, July 18th edition of a video series we call Stronger Faith. Stay safe and be well. God bless you.